Whoops, I kind of forgot we teleported into the building.
Well, if Flux's life is really in danger, I think that's reason enough to break the door down.
You want me to break the door down?
Yes, and rescue Flux's life.
And then the police show up and we have to explain all this to them?
I'm not that worried about that. We have the warrant, they don't, so there's no way that they could try to seize the evidence that we're after.
And then what about the publicity? Aren't we trying to create this front of invincibility and confidence right now? If they see how this went, that's definitely going out the window, which incidentally is where I came from.
I was wondering why you had all that broken glass on your back.
Speaking of that, Paul, how is that injury?
Well, it hurts a lot, and I should probably rest and let it heal, but it's not going to be permanent.
Okay, and Elvis, what's it look like for you?
Well, it feels like I got shot point blank in the face with a shotgun. That was about the amount of damage that was done. If not for the armored helmet, I would be dead. And I do have some brain damage, but I'll kind of get over it.
Okay, so you're not actively dying.
No, but
Yeah, the prognosis is terrible, but not dead.
Yeah.
Okay, look, it's gonna look worse if we just screw around until Flux dies.
Do I have to baby you every step of the way? Use your ice powers to create a stairway up to the broken window and go rescue Flux.
Oh, well, I guess... Hang on, smart guy. How am I gonna get an unconscious body down a flight of ice steps?
Turn it into a slide made of ice and then slide him down?
He could have a spinal injury, and you want me to slide him down a slide.
Create a support and some kind of toboggan, I don't know, around his neck to stabilize him. Honestly, Lawry, sometimes I wish I had your powers just so I could show you how to use them.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too. I'd like to see you find out real quick you don't know what you're talking about. But I do go to the side of the building and I make stairs made of ice.
All right, great. Have you got this under control? Can I leave you, or do you need more ideas on how to use your own powers?
Leave me to go do what?
Everybody associated with this building is about to bug out and be impossible to find. I know where one of them lives.
When'd you find that out? Why are you not reporting anything back to me?
Because I'm the one who would have to tell you what to do with the information in the first place.
Well, no. As the leader of this team, I don't think you should go off on your own and do whatever it is you're going to do without supervision.
You idiot! Do you want this to get away from us?
What if I need more help with Flux?
Then call an ambulance, Lawry. At best, all I really know how to do is treat sports injuries. And even then, if I knew more, I would need equipment, which I don't have.
Well, regardless, don't go. I need you here.
For what? Do you need me to wipe your bottom? Lawry, if you get lost, just come out here on the corner and shriek like a little girl until a civilian comes by and helps give you ideas.
You could lose the attitude, Kimon.
I won't, and I'm not losing this case either. So unless you can produce a compelling reason for me to remain here, I'm leaving.
Because I'm in command, and I told you to stay.
Then imagine I listened. And I leave. I'm gonna go to Elvis's car.
Okay, Lawry, your response.
I do absolutely everything around here, and I cannot keep this team together. Make the ice steps, go up to the 3rd floor.
Up on the 3rd floor, you find Elvis. He's sitting up. Elvis, you can't remember when you got up. You also can't remember what happened 5 seconds ago, or 10 seconds, or really it's all a blur.
Elvis! Oh, there you are, buddy. Are you okay?
You get up there a little closer, and you see that Elvis has a huge bruise on his face, and it's swelling pretty bad.
Oh, wow, that doesn't look good. Can you stand up?
Well, I'll try to stand up.
You give it your best, but you're a little wobbly. Lawry, you have to help him up.
Do you remember what happened here?
My mom called.
When did your mom call? Like a second ago?
I think.
Does she know that you're okay? Do I need to call her back?
Yeah, I should call Mom back.
Okay, can I have your phone?
No, why? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna call your mom, Elvis, and let her know that you're okay.
Oh, okay. All right. I give you the phone.
Okay, go through his contacts, find his mom, give her a call. Hi, Mrs. Elvis's mom?
Hi. Yes, this is Elvis's mom. Who's this?
Oh, this is Freeze Frame.
Freeze Frame? You mean from TV?
That's right, ma'am.
Oh, my son works with you now, so I guess that makes sense. Would you like to come over for dinner?
Oh, that's sweet. I'd love to. When would be a good time?
Oh, really? Okay. How about on Friday?
Friday sounds good. I'll clear my schedule. I was just calling, though, to let you know that Flux got in an altercation here at work. I understand that he called you, or you called him.
Oh, no. Oh, is my baby okay?
Your baby is fine, ma'am. Don't worry, I've got him. Well, he's a little banged up, but I'm taking him to see a doctor right now.
Oh, okay. Where are you taking him? I will meet you there.
Well, we've got an infirmary back at headquarters, so I suppose I'll let them know that you're coming, and I'll see you there.
Okay, thank you so much for calling me. I'll see you soon. She hangs up.
Okay, Flux, your mom, well, that happened, so let's go ahead and get you down.
Does Mom know I'm a superhero?
Yep, she sure does. and I turn the stairs into a slide. Okay, so you just go ahead and sit down, and I'm going to give you a little push, all right?
Okay.
And I push Elvis down the slide.
Elvis falls back on his back, and luckily this goes off without incident, we'll say.
Okay, I'll slide down after.
At the bottom of the alleyway, a couple of people gathered. They've got their phones out and they're filming.
Hey, everybody, how's it going? Not to worry, we've got the criminal situation under control. Those guys can be real ruffians. Boy, this guy took it for a team, isn't that right, Flux?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's get you in the freeze-mobile.
Go get him, freeze frame!
Thank you, sir, I definitely will.
I love you!
Okay, I buckle Flux in, I turn on the sirens. Let's go home.
All right, and Paul, what was it that you went off to do?
I am going straight to the address of the buffet bandit. If word's gonna get around, it's gonna come back to everybody eventually.
Okay, you head out to the Buffet Bandits apartment complex and then put yourself in their parking lot. You can see his truck from here in the exit. And your hunch might be right. This pays off. You're not out here for long before a guy shows up, and he might be a little superpowered. His arm looks weird. Like, bigger than it should? It's not exactly muscular, just thicker. That's not deeply troubling. Sometimes people are just a little super and they live out their daily lives. But then the guy comes outside with the Buffet Bandit. They both get in their separate cars, the Buffet Bandit gets in his truck, and they drive off.
All right, I'm gonna follow him. And I'm gonna get the license plate on this new guy, see if I can figure out who he is.
Yeah, you run that license plate, and what you get back is a guy named Aaron Schmidt. He's been arrested for burglary. His unusual arm has elastic powers and slight super strength. It works kind of like a spring. Regardless, he didn't actually hurt anybody, and his lawyer was able to argue that he should be held in slightly less security, so he never went to Luna Island either. In fact, he was at the same prison as the Buffet Bandit.
Well, there we go. There we go.
You're lucky that you're still doing this tailing effort before the sunrise, because otherwise it would be easy for them to realize they're being followed. They go out of the city. They're off into the rural part. They drive like a good hour, and so you've got to slow down and then speed up, make a turn, then perform a U-turn and go right back to it. Then, finally, they pull off into a private drive. If you're looking on the map, it seems like they've gone into what might have been an old farmhouse, but they've probably sold off most of the farm. These can sometimes be popular places for things like drugs and cooking meth because they're out of the way and they don't really have much else to do. Of course, there's also the possibility they might just live out here.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my car over down the road a ways, and then I'm gonna get out and walk back. Is there a tree line or something I can use to hide?
Yeah, they've got trees between the house and the road for a sound barrier, so there's not a lot of foliage you can hide behind, but there is some.
Okay, I assume that they've got out of their cars, they've gone in the house?
Yep, and lights are off. So either they're in bed or they're in the basement.
Okay, I think I'm gonna settle in against a tree and just watch the place until morning.
All right, there he is, the patient hunter. Meanwhile, Lawry, you get back to base. He ran the sirens all the way there. You get Flux checked in with the doctor, and just minutes afterward, Flux's mom arrives.
Oh, wow, Mrs. Elvis. You must have been speeding.
Yeah, but that's legal in an emergency, right?
Well, for the ordinary person, no. However, I'm gonna look the other way this time, okay?
Oh my God, thank you. Where's my little boy?
Oh, right this way. Let me introduce you to the doctor.
Your doctor is a woman named Teresa Major. Dr. Major is paid to be on call at all times and to live nearby. She's one of the only people trusted with detailed information about your physiology, so she's kind of a big deal around here. Flux's mom and Dr. Major introduce themselves to one another. Elvis, meanwhile, your memory is starting to come back together. You feel a little bit more focused on what's going on, and your head is in splitting pain. You can feel the throbbing from where you've been kicked and all the swelling's at. The doctor's taken your helmet off. She's given you an ice pack. She also gave you some anti-inflammatory drugs and a painkiller.
Hi, Mom.
Oh my God. Elvis, are you okay?
I'm okay. I just got hit in the head. I was wearing my helmet, though.
Dr. Major says, I actually need to talk to you about the results. We've got your x-rays back. Would your mom like to step outside, or...?
Oh, no, she can stay.
Okay, in that case, we do have a fracture of the skull. It doesn't look really bad. It's what we call a linear fracture, which means that there's no shifting of the bone. It's just a crack. However, I'm going to send this to a neurologist for them to look at. I'd like to have their opinion because this can be really serious. If we're not vigilant, this could lead into other problems such as motor issues, cognitive dysfunction. We don't want that. So we're going to do regular checkups on this, follow any guidance from the neurosurgeon, and then, of course, do physical therapy. Your mom goes, oh my God, Elvis, did a criminal do this to you?
Yeah. I mean, I don't remember, but I think I got hit with something.
You didn't see how they hit you?
Well, there was like a big guy, and then I got hit, and I don't know.
Dr. Major says, So the big takeaway for the company, Elvis, is that I'm going to forbid you to do any major field work for a while. I know that sometimes you guys do stakeouts, and that would be okay, but if you can stay in the office, then that's where I'd prefer you to be.
Oh, for how long?
Well, until we're comfortable. So I would say the next month, maybe month and a half. Your mom says, "Oh, my poor baby." She holds your hand. Dr. Major says, "Is it okay if I discuss the details of your injury with Mr. Freeze-Frame? I understand that he's in charge of your field work?"
Oh, yeah. I mean, he knows I got hit in the head. It's fine.
Okay. Dr. Major calls you in, Lawry. She explains the situation to you.
A whole month without field work.
Oh, well, it's okay, Mr. Freeze-Frame. She said I could do stakeouts and stuff. I'll go out if I have to.
"No, you won't," says your mom. "You got hurt. You need to heal."
Mrs. Flux, don't worry. The office work is just as critical to our operations as everything else. In fact, we're coordinating with the FBI right now, and I'm sure that they would be happy to take on more field work.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, in fact, I think it's a great opportunity for Flux to learn what I do around the business.
Oh, but I thought you went out and you fought crime.
I mean, I do, but mainly I manage the team, which is largely bureaucratic. In fact, this incident has me realizing exactly how short-staffed our field crews really are. And if we're going to expand out, I need someone who I can trust, who knows how this all works, to put in charge of the team, so maybe there's a silver lining on all this, Elvis. You might be in charge of your own team in the future.
Oh, okay, wow, all right. I mean, get kicked in the head, get put in charge. That's kind of a funny career track.
I mean, it's not like there haven't been funnier ones. Anyway, I suppose we all ought to get some rest. Dr. Major, do you want him to stay here, or...?
I would, actually, at least for the night until we get word back from our neurosurgeon.
Great, okay. Flux's mom, thank you so much for coming out. You are welcome to stay the night with him if you prefer.
I absolutely would, thank you.
Oh, no problem. And would you guys like anything for breakfast? We do have a staff break room here that sells breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I could also order something out if you guys want. It's on me.
Oh my goodness, you're even sweeter in person.
Oh, I don't know if I'm feeling very hungry right now, Mr. Freeze-Frame, but my mom, though.
Sure, what can I get you?
Oh, I don't know, but thank you so much. I'll have a look at the menu tomorrow.
Okay, in that case, I'll see you guys both tomorrow morning. You have a good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, Paul, what is your night like?
I stay up all night. I watch the house.
It doesn't do anything. It's kind of cold, you're sitting out here in the damp, and eventually the sun begins to rise.
Okay, get up. Head back to the car.
Well, you get back to where your car should have been, and it's gone. Possibly it was hijacked. More likely, a police officer saw it, thought it was abandoned, and had it towed.
Of course. Okay, get out my phone, and I call Snakeman.
Hello?
Snakeman, it's Paul.
Oh, Paul. It's kind of early.
Yeah, well, I got some superhero questions, and I need to know the answers.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead. Throw them at me.
Okay, so we broke into that place you got us the warrant for. There were criminals there, they attacked us, they ran off.
Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Yeah, don't know where they are anymore. But some other guys that work there, they have a past criminal rap sheet, so I was wondering, can I just, go in and arrest them?
Oh, no, Paul. Paul, you can't arrest people just because they know someone who did a crime.
That's what I thought, but you wouldn't even consider probable cause as an excuse.
I mean, if you saw them connected to the crime somehow, I mean, just working at a place with another criminal, it's not enough.
Okay, but so I can talk to them, though, and that's not illegal, and if they admit that they were involved in something criminal, then I can arrest them.
Yeah, I mean, 100%, just talking to people, it's fine. This is, not to be a nag, but this is kind of basic stuff. Is that it?
No, okay, because here's the part that I need advice with. So, these guys are in private property, right?
Like, what do you mean, their own home?
No, they got land. They drove into their own land. It's private land. They're in their private house.
Okay, well, you can go up the driveway or outside of it. You could ask them if you could come on the property, but if they ask you to leave, you have to go.
Follow-up question. Is it illegal for me to impersonate a pizza man?
To impersonate a pizza man?
Yeah, can I deliver a pizza?
Well, I mean, if... You know, this is why I got into superheroes. That is an interesting question. Are you going to give them the pizza? Because...
I mean, I don't see why not. The whole point is I just don't want to spook them on my way up. I could give them the pizza after I talk to them.
Okay, don't do that.
I can't give them the pizza?
Well, you can give them the pizza for free if they want it, if they accept it. But don't take money for it, because if you do, that's selling food, and you need a license for that.
Okay, I mean, is the state really going to bust me on that?
I mean, they might not. It's not a huge risk. I'm just saying, don't take money for the food.
But then I'm going to be out $20.
Well, then be out $20. I don't know. Just don't take money for the food.
Could you get me a license to sell food on short notice?
Paul, it's going to cost you more than $20 to get a license to sell food on short notice.
Yeah, but it's not my money, though. That would be company money.
Well,
Like, calling you to ask about this is probably costing way more than a pizza.
Yes.
But it's company money, so I don't care.
Well, I'm not going to be able to get it done, like, today.
Okay, fine. But just to be clear, I can pretend that I am the pizza man, and I can drive up to this guy's house and then talk to them as a cop, and that would be fine.
I mean, it's unorthodox, but I suppose you wouldn't be yourself if you were orthodox. So, yeah, you could do that, I think.
All right, thank you, Snakeman. You are the best Jewish snake lawyer in the entire city.
I am the best lawyer in the city, thank you very much.
That too, but it's not as funny by itself.
All right, well, let me know if there's anything else you need, okay? Especially the weird stuff. You know, that is my favorite thing about super law. You never know sometimes.
Is that really why you got into it? Just for the weird stuff?
Oh, no, okay, obviously no. But the weird stuff makes the job really fun.
All right, that makes sense. All right, goodbye, Snakeman.
Talk to you again. Goodbye.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking down the road, and I'm gonna look for the nearest pizza place on my phone.
Okay, fair enough. I do want to point out, though, that you are still wearing your bright red kimono outfit.
Yeah, well, okay, anytime I hear a car coming, I'm gonna dive off into the trees.
Okay, yeah, you can hear him coming from a long ways away. The nearest pizza place, though, it's gonna be like 2 hours by foot.
Okay, no, I'm gonna call the place.
Hello, Jack's Pizza. How can I help you?
Hi. Yeah, I need to order a pizza and have it delivered.
Sure thing. What do you want on it?
Well, it's the morning, so let's do something healthy. How about pineapple?